sex. So before, because they might not tell you, not everybody has that close relationship with their children where when they want to start engaging in sexual acts, they're open to telling you, because usually they'll do it on the ground. So at least teach them. So even if they're going to do it when you're not looking, they're making right choices. They're using condoms, they're protecting themselves, and they understand the gravity or the what comes with sex. They understand the consequences, so to say. So once you teach them that, and then you teach them to be responsible adults, so at least just be sure that they're making good decisions even when you're not there. I mean, that's the best thing any parent can do for their children.
Okay.
So Nigerians out there, please you always protect yourself, use condoms.
I do have a lot of questions, but let me start on a light note.
Okay.
Your meeting with His Majesty, or His Royal Highness Prince Charles, know, how did that go in Ghana? And was it overwhelming? Were you like royalty struck?
Well, that was another beautiful moment after the house, because I just got a call, and I was invited to Ghana. It's different. He came to Nigeria, but like they called me all the way from Ghana. Like Prince Charles is coming. Sorry, the Prince is coming, and then we want you to be part of the people he gets to meet. And for me, it was just like, wow. Like all the way in my country, you guys are calling me all the way in Ghana to come and meet this guy. Like, okay, let's do it.
But did you feel slightly hurt about that? Sorry to cut in, but did you feel slightly hurt that your own country didn't call you, and then another country completely?
No, I didn't, because in a way, the Nigerian atmosphere is a bit guarded. Like when such events hold here, they kind of have their own crowd, though there is all credible people. But you get, and I had access. I could have gone if I wanted to, but I already met him in Ghana. So here in Nigeria, there was really no need to go and show up again and everything like that. So it was just beautiful. Like, okay, now they're recognizing a Nigerian to be part of the people in Ghana that meet the prince.
Yeah. So how was your experience with him and the things? Like, was he friendly? Was he warm?
He's an amazing guy. Like, he had jokes, and then I saw him, and then we had like little banter. He had like this huge laugh. So like you can just feel. Like, aside from the royal presence, you can feel like he's a very warm person. And he's very exposed. You can tell he knows how to relate with different people in the world. If he goes to Germany, he knows how to relate. Like, he understands the African culture. Because even in his speech and everything, he cracked jokes. So he understands and he knows where he is. Okay. So that was really very interesting to me.
In as much as he said we shouldn't laugh, but I can't help but bring up your photo shoots that went wrong. So
it didn't go wrong.
It didn't go wrong. That's what you said.
Was that part of the concept?
Well, the horse?
Yeah, you falling off.
The horse.
Well, I didn't strangle.
Okay, clarify. Tell us the whole truth.
Okay, the shoot was very interesting because, I mean, it was myself and the designer, coming up with different ideas. And I'm like, when it comes to daring things, I'm a daredevil. So I'm like, I'm good, because I saw the owner of the horse getting the horse to join. Like, I'm going to do that. I'm going to get a shot doing that. And then when I saw him doing it, like when the horse goes up, he kind of just rubs the neck for the horse to come down. So I thought, okay, let's do it. I had a few tries, okay, not bad. But then at the point of getting the picture, the horse went higher than I thought it would. And then in trying to pat the neck, like go down, I was falling off.
Oh, okay.
So in the process of falling off, the picture was taken. So it looked like, but whereas I was really falling off the horse. And the horse was fine. I was fine afterwards. So, but that's when I knew Nigerian we have animal rights activists.
Oh, so they came for you, right?
Well, you know, that's what I'm saying. Everybody likes to take a swipe. I mean, why would you say I'm strangling a horse? Why would I want to strangle a horse? Do you understand? So people really know, like, that's not what happened. But, you know, in Nigeria, once you're a celebrity, everybody wants to take a swipe.
Yeah.
So.
All right. Before we ask you our next question, we'll take a quick break. When we return, we'll be carrying on with our conversation with Nollywood actor and model Toby Bakri. We'll be right back.
Hey, what's up, my people? It's your boy Elvis Poco. I want to say to you, keep watching Tea Time on Plus TV Africa. Big stories live here.
Far away in a foreign land, they have embarked on a new adventure. What challenges will they confront?
What
yeah.
I know it was a rehearsal, and then she was like, come, and I was like...
What pleasures will they experience?
Is to be the best in this competition because I really want to show the African how beautiful they are. Amazing!
A brand new life with all possibilities. Nigerians in China on StarTimes.nkoa.
Hi, my name is Aiko Kichuku.
And Florence Okichuku. Keep
watching Tea Time on Plus TV
Africa.
Welcome back. It's still Tea Time on Plus TV Africa, and if you're just joining us, you're just in time to catch up as we chat to celebrated model, actor and former BB Niger contestant Toby Bakare. Now, before the break, we were talking about, you know, the horse incident at the beach, you know, with the designer and you falling over. For anyone who hasn't seen it, I doubt very much if anyone, if there's one person who hasn't seen it, but for anyone who hasn't seen it, take a quick look.
Aww.
Okay, so so that's it. That's it. But you know, when you fell down, there was no injury whatsoever or any pain.
Like usually when I do stuff like that, I already prepared to fall. So
okay,
already I knew how I was gonna fall if I was going to fall. So
yeah. It's a good thing that you know you're a fitness enthusiast. Did that help you then? Because
definitely. I mean, I preach fitness. Fitness is life. Whatever you do, you have to stay fit. I mean, to be able to push your body to do what you want your body to do, you have to be fit. Because I mean, if I'm going to jump from here to here, I know my body can do it, so I just do it. So yeah, fitness helps in everything I do, even from waking up all the way to night. Because I mean, today alone, I have a number of engagements, but I can keep up, or I can promise that I'll be there because I know my body's going to. So yeah.
All right. So Ife, you've got some questions.
So still on this photo shoot, I don't know if it's the same, but 2 months ago you were called out by a photographer for concept theft, right?
Yeah,
How did you handle that situation?
It was pretty much the same photo shoot. These were the main pictures from the photo shoot. And then my stylist already came to me with the idea. You know, I did one when I fell into the water by the pool. I wore a suit. You get immediately after that, my stylist had messaged me and said, you know what, I want to make a Agbada Asheo case with a horse and this and that. So we're going to use Eco Atlantic, but there was no space. So we ended up using Oniru Beach. So at the beach, we took pictures with the horses, and then the next outfit, I'm like, we can't use horse again now. It's not like, okay, there's a boat over there, let's use the boat. And immediately I just pictured, okay, I'm going to jump off the boat, and you take a picture, and that would be like, so that was so even the initial picture that was posted and claimed to be, it wasn't even the main picture. And then, you know, they had sent a mail, and usually, I mean, as Nigerians, let's be knowledgeable, you don't send your idea to people. That's I preach. And with my platforms, what I do is help people. I have no problem crediting you for your work, but at the same time, it was my stylist's idea. I won't rob my stylist's idea. I won't rob my stylist off of his idea because you sent something similar. So I didn't even see the mail. I didn't acknowledge it. So when I saw that I was being called out on social media for concept theft, I felt like, to me, I'm just like, man, this celebrity life now, where everybody wants to take a swipe at you. Because I mean, with my platform, even with small businesses, with other talents, I support. Because I feel like this was gifted to me, and the little I can do is help other people. In everything I do, from weekends, on weekends I promote businesses. All talents I work with, I give them credit. When I have my own inputs, I put it there. So I help people. So I really have and I'm a creative myself. If someone should steal my idea, we're going all out. Do you understand me? And I mean, for cases like that, go legal. So I felt like people on social media didn't take it easy on me. Nobody looked at my side of the story. You just felt like, poor photographer, this and that. And I felt bad because if you took a different approach, I mean, I help people. Do you understand? I'm also a creative. We could have come up with lots of bigger ideas. Do you get? Even So I just felt like, man, you took the wrong turn. Do you understand? Because eventually I did not see your mail. I did not steal your idea. And the conversation died because when the rest of the pictures were released, it was obvious, okay, this shoot has its own flow. Do you understand? So the conversation just died naturally. But, you know, I just felt like the photographer, I hoped or wish he took a different approach.
But before he started calling you out on social media, did he try to reach out to you or your team?
He didn't reach out. He didn't reach out. He didn't reach out.
So what's your own analysis of this story? Do you think he was pushing for a little bit of publicity, or
no? I won't. For me, I won't judge. I won't judge him because I just I'll feel bitter too. Imagine I send a nice idea to you, and then I see you do something similar, and I now believe you took my. So I'll be upset. Do you understand? So I don't blame him.
So
he just went about it the wrong way.
His actions are justified?
No, his actions are not justified. I mean, for you to say I stole an idea or a concept from you, you have to be sure about it. Do you understand? So there was no evidence as to his claim. I have scripts. I was just waiting for them to go to the court or to pick up a legal, so I bring out receipts. Because way before he had sent the mail, my own designer had sent me the idea for the shoot before his own mail came in. So I have receipts. I was just waiting for them, like, okay, you know what? I'm not going to engage anybody on social media. I'm just going to protect, because on social media, call me out for anything, I don't respond, except when it has to do with my integrity and credibility. So that way I just came out and said, you know what, I didn't do it, but I was waiting for them to go to court, so I'll now bring my own receipt, like, okay, this and this.
All right, no problem. Before the next question, we need to. So tea time with our high-profile guest, popular actor and model Toby Bakare, continues right after this break.
Hey guys, what's up? It's John Oga. Keep watching Tea Time on Plus TV Africa.
Seek their dream. Throb with desire. Joy welled up in their hearts. A brand new life adventure is about to begin. Create a life for someone new. Nigerians in China. On Star Times, Da Donkoa.
My name is Kalu Ikagwa. You're watching Tea Time on Plus TV Africa.
Welcome back. It's still tea time right here on Plus TV Africa, and we're moving on as we continue chatting to the famous former BB Niger contestant Toby Bakare. Before the break, Elsie was going to ask him a question.
I was going to add that looking at the whole brouhaha, the concept, at least gave that concept level of publicity.
It made it epic.
Went
like,
very viral.
Nigeria is just a very interesting place. Controversy is what sells.
True.
Like me personally, I don't like controversy. I like I'm a very straight jacket person. You get, do my work, deliver. I don't like dilly-dallies. But then controversy came and that shoot was almost on every blog. So it was, for me, I'm just like, man. But for me, I'm just like, don't put, because it's going to, in a way, some other people are watching and the idea of this thing is, oh, just do something controversial to sell. But no, like whatever you're doing has to make sense. If it becomes controversial, let it make sense so you can protect yourself. So don't just go out there trying to get controversial.
Okay, I have a question that I want to ask.
I have a follow-up question.
Oh, sorry.
But let's talk about mental health and transitioning. I mean, you've had to transition a lot in your life.
Yeah.
I read about why you were still in school. You were the outgoing person because your business needed you to be that person. You had to do it for business, and then you transitioned into banking.
Yeah.
And you found yourself in the house, and then you're coming out to transition into the celebrity lifestyle you're mentioning now. So how do you tune yourself to actually walk out of a phase and into another
phase?
And it happens like at the snap of a finger.
First of all these things are all a part of me. Me in the bank is still a part of me. I like that being in the corporate world, learning about finance, doing finance stuff. I like it.
Sorry to cut in. Are you still in that world?
Well,
do you sometimes do?
Yeah, I still follow.
Things?
I do the news. I follow the news. Because later on, I'm still going to go back to school.
Okay, you have a family background.
No, but I mean, are you still working in the?
No, I'm not working.
Okay,
I'm not working.
Exactly, that's what.
But right now, what I really have is just I'm looking for banks to partner with because I have ideas when it comes to finance-related stuff.
Okay.
So it's all of that. So yeah, it was easy for me because before now I had all of this in me. It was just you meet me and then I show you the part of me that you can relate with. So that's pretty much what it was. So right now it's still a part of me playing out. I'm doing a lot of things I naturally love to do. But at the same time, if you put me in a chair and say, okay, do this and that, I'm still going to enjoy myself doing it. But I prefer this because it's more, it gives me more room. I'm more versatile. I can do this today, do that tomorrow. So.
All right. I have another question that I want to ask. Now, this question that I have is a bit sensitive, and you're ready or not? All right, don't be on the defensive here. What I'm trying to do at the moment is, get to the heart of the matter or get to the truth of the story. Okay, so last year, you and a group of other celebrities met with President Muhammadu Buhari during an evening, a dinner. You guys had dinner with him. I think it was during the fast, and you guys broke dinner with him. Do you recollect?
Yes, I do.
Okay, so there were lots of celebrities there, and at the back of that dinner, there was talk that, money was paid. People had received money. Someone said they had received 2 million. Someone said they hadn't received 2 million. So when I heard that, you were coming on the show, I was like, I've got to ask you. We've got to get to the bottom of the matter. I don't think there's any harm if you did collect any money, but if you didn't, we also want to get to the heart of the matter and know the truth, because there's been he said, and then it's been back and forth, back and forth. So I thought, okay, let's really get to that. So it's not to discredit you. It's not to,
understand.
I put you on the spot. So I just wanted to get to the truth.
Are you happy President Muhammadu Buhari is back in power?
Please, let me just answer your question. I'm not gonna I keep my political beliefs private. I'm not public with that stuff. So yeah, I mean, who you get invited to dine with the president? Who's going to turn that down? You get invited. How many people get invited to Aso Rock?
Yeah.
So for me, for my brand, it was a huge recognition. Like, okay, in the presidency, you are recognized, and we want you to come and dine with the president. So, I mean, who's not going to jump at that? Do you understand? So it was quite a privilege for me to actually meet the president one-on-one.
Okay.
You understand? That's nothing. At every point in life, I'm never going to turn that down. Do you understand? But being paid, no.
Okay.
It was just come and dine with the president, and then there were a few conversations. Because it was more of the creative sector. Do you get? We shared some issues. It wasn't the avenue. It was to dine, but at the same time, it was also an avenue to like table 1 or 2 issues, which we did.
Okay.
Do you get? Nothing elaborate, just dine and.
So just to clarify, clarify.
No, nobody collected. Nobody was paid.
Okay, you were not 2 million richer by the end of the day. Okay. All right, Ife, your question.
But what were some of the issues you tabled while you had the chance to meet with the president?
Well, I didn't, because I have senior colleagues, like the likes of Kunle Afolayan, who were there, and other senior colleagues. So it was just more of how the government can support the creative sector more. Because really, if the government had a lot of input in the creative sector, we wouldn't be where we are today. We'll have more recognition, we'll have more products, we'll be more of the export value of the creative industry will have skyrocketed. More than what it is today. So, right now music is like our greatest export, but there's a lot that can be done in film, in arts, and if we had government support, all of those things would be commercialized globally. So yeah, it was just like something along those lines. So yeah, and on social media, people say different things, but I leave people to believe whatever rocks your boat, whatever makes you happy, fine. As far as it doesn't affect my coin or it doesn't have to do with my integrity, or I don't really.
Would you say you're dissatisfied with social media, even though you've got quite a huge number of following? Because from one of the things, or some of the things that you always say, you refer back to social media, and then you say, they like murder you or crucify you or, come at you every once in a while. So I want to really gather your take
I love social media because it's an avenue, no matter big or small, it's an avenue for you to network with like minds and also have your community and also educate people. So for me, it's an avenue to educate people, entertain people. So I really love it. But then I just know a lot of other people are feeding on the wrong things, or they are doing the wrong things on social media. Do you get likes of trolling people? Do you get? So like there's a lot of wrong stuff happening on social media that we should take out. It's a positive space. It's where a lot can be generated in terms of ideas, in terms of passing knowledge. Do you get? There's a lot of real value that can be transferred via social media. So like they shouldn't belittle it, they shouldn't ridicule it. Because a lot of people do the wrong things. I mean, you're trolling someone because of a personal choice in their life, or because of your own idea of life, you're making someone feel bad. No, you don't do that. And not everybody's strong. Me, troll me till kingdom comes. I have a happy life, man. I don't even look. I don't even notice.
It's one
things.
of the reasons I introduced you as a trailblazer.
Yeah, I don't even see those things. So I mean, in my personal space, if I'm happy, nothing you say, you're just gonna stay home and type and think it'll get to me. No, but for some people, they are sensitive. You get some of those things get to them. They see a comment and they're having a bad day. So like they shouldn't feel what they're doing doesn't get to people. It gets to people, to some people. So you have to be careful. You know, it's like me just wanting to ruin your own day.
Let's talk about photography.
Yeah.
I mean, that was one of the things we expected from you after Big Brother.
Yeah.
I would say so far you've not done so much in that space.
Well, you know, photography is my baby. Do you get? What I did after the house was try and establish myself in other fields, because photography is already there. Hopefully by my birthday, I hope to do something grand in that line. So like it's always there. So I had to build, you know, they already know me as a photographer. Now what else do I want to be known for? I want to be known as an actor. I want to be known as a host. So it was good timing to focus on those things and put it out there so I can get opportunities in that field. Photography will always be there. And photography for me is natural. I love it. I don't have to be paid to take good pictures. I still take pictures for my own personal archives. Along the lines I might commercialize, but for now it's just a me thing.
Is photography a family trait? Because I know Femi Bakri has that in him.
He doesn't, but now he's picking interest, which is very interesting. He's also picking up video, and he was always doing video, but now he's picking up, okay, I want to take pictures, editing and stuff like that. Because they're similar,
aren't they?
Yeah, well, they are similar. I mean, once you're a creative, you can play along all of those lines. So, I mean, he's doing it now, and it's...
Okay. I'm glad you brought up Kunle Afolayan and the old photography thing. Tell us about your experience in Mokalik and acting alongside Simi.
Before I met Kunle, like Uncle Kunle, I've always been a huge fan. Because when I see
Yoruba boy,
Uncle Kunle. Because when I see his movies, from the likes of Figurine and like the way the movies were shot, you know, like whoever was behind the camera paid attention to every detail. So for me, when he invited, it was a very short scene, but seeing his work ethic, seeing how that was made, seeing how it comes about, I learned, even from a very small engagement, I learned a whole lot.
All right, we're out of time. Thank you so much. It's a wrap, everyone. Join us this afternoon for a brand new episode of the program. And just to give you a quick spoiler, we do have another major Nollywood actor this afternoon, so don't miss it. Until then, a big thank you to my co-anchors, Ife, Elsie, the production team, our stylist operating under Kudis Empire and Elsie Slay, as well as our studio guest, Toby Bakari. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you. I'm
Tokumbo Taiwo, and as you know, every once in a while I say goodbye in one foreign language or another. So today my goodbye is in Russian. До свидания.
Thank you for joining us on News on the Hour on Plus TV Africa. My name is Felicity Ezewike. Here are some of the stories making the headlines. The Independent National Electoral Commission, INEC, has declared Governor Aminu Masari as winner of the Saturday's governorship election in Katsina State. According to the returning officer for the governorship election Professor Abdullahi Abduzuru, Vice-Chancellor Usman Danfodio University, Sokoto, Masari polled 1,178,864 votes to defeat PDP's Senator Yakubu Lado, who scored 488,621 votes in the election. He said that the state had a total of 3.2 million registered voters. According to him, the total accredited voters were 1,173,780, while the votes cast were 1,720,688 and 37,400 593 votes were rejected. The returning officer's total of 739,445 votes to beat his closest rival, Jimmy Agbaje of the PDP, who polled a total of 206,141 votes.
2019 governorship election. To the office of Governor of Lagos State. I, Professor Eyitope Ogunbodede, hereby certify, 1, that I was the returning officer for the Lagos State governorship election held on the 9th day of March 2019. 2, that the election was contested. 3, that the candidates received the following votes. Political party A, total votes received 4,122, 4,122, 4,122. Babajide Olushola Sanwo-Olu, male, APC, 739,445, 739,445, 739,445 votes. Jimmy Agbaje, male, PDP, 206,141 votes. 206,141. 206,141. Babajide Olushola Sanwo-Olu. Babajide Olushola Sanwo-Olu of All Progressives Congress, APC, having satisfied the requirements of the law and scored the highest number of votes, is hereby declared the winner and is returned elected. Signed by me, Professor Eyitope Ogunbodede.
Governor Okezie Ikpeazu of Abia State has been declared the winner of Saturday's governorship election in the state. The returning officer of the Independent National Electoral Commission (INEC) in the state, Professor Damian Ozurumba, declared him as the winner of the poll after he secured 261,127 votes. 197,761 votes higher than the 64,366 votes his closest rival, Dr. Alex Oti of the All Progressive Grand Alliance, ABGA, got. Still in the elections, the Independent National Electoral Commission has declared the Adamawa governorship election as inconclusive and a new date for the rerun election would be announced. The returning officer, Professor Andrew Haruna, confirmed the development at the Governorship Election Collation Center in Yola on Monday. Haruna said the number of cancellations was higher than the margin of lead votes between the two contestants, and therefore a new date for the rerun election will be fixed. Haruna mentioned about 44 polling units affected across the state. The Independent National Electoral Commission has declared March 9 governorship election in